On Thursday, April 11th of 2019, your man Nipsey Hussle had his memorial service and whatnot. And YG stepped up to the microphone with DJ Mustard on the side. DJ Mustard on his side. Interesting. You know, mustard is a condiment. But anyways, excuse me, YG has said something to the effect of he had a conversation with Nipsey Hussle, and basically they were saying, you know, like, well, really YG said it to Nipsey Hussle, but he agreed, I guess, that they have light-skinned daughters, basically mixed daughters, light-skinned daughters, and that they're going to be in trouble because of that. And I think it's really interesting because, you know, the ignorant part about his comment wasn't so much that he said what he said. It was that he said it at the memorial service. Just like Nipsey Hussle's brother, Black Sam, I think that's his name. He was saying some ignorant stuff about when they were kids and he got knocked out, and something about him and Nipsey, they used to be fighting in the streets and they had their crew, and you know, because you know, Nipsey was a Rolling 60s Crip, and I don't know if his brother is or was or whatever. As far as I know, once you're in that, you can't get out. But long story short, like, there was a lot of like ignorance being said there. But we're talking about a gang member's funeral. It's like I expect for, you know, them to say dumb stuff. But YG's comment about light-skinned daughters, at first I'm like, look at this ignorant buffoon. What is he talking about? But then I had this realization. Well, first of all, he didn't say anything negative about brown or dark-skinned daughters or anything, or sons. But not only did he not denounce darker-skinned children, he also, if you actually, like, for those that heard it, he was complimenting his own daughters as well as Nipsey Hussle's daughters. And if he would have said the same thing, like instead of saying we have pretty light-skinned daughters, we're going to be in trouble. If he would have said we have pretty dark-skinned daughters, or pretty brown daughters, or pretty brown-skinned daughters, we're in trouble, no one would care. They would be like, yes, the so-called sisters on social media would be like, yes, my melanated king. And the light-skinned women would just be like, hey, cool. We don't care. Like, what's the problem? That's right. You go, girls, with your dark and brown skin selves. Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, I kind of fell into the trap as well, getting somewhat offended. And, you know, you got to understand something. If it was somebody else who said it, I wouldn't have been as offended. But it's YG, you know, Mr. Blood, Bicking Back, being bull. And some of y'all might be like, why are you talking like a fool? Well, Bicking Back, being bulls, it's like saying kicking back, being cool. But since he's a Blood, you know, they changed, you know, words and put a B at the beginning of the word. Like somebody had joked online talking about some Bartlett bit bookies instead of some chocolate chip cookies. You know, just stupid stuff like that, man. You know, because you know, Bloods, some of them talk like idiots because they think that it makes them sound cool, makes them sound absolutely ridiculous. And literally, YG has a song called Bicking Back, Being Bull. Believe it or not, he really has a song called that. So he's really representing for the Bloods, the illiterates. So basically, you know, he's an ignorant buffoon, and I don't like him. You know, I don't like these gang street guys. I think that they're just crappy and a joke. You know, but so if he was somebody who I actually respect, if he was somebody who I actually give a dang about, like, how would I have perceived his comment? I probably would have co-signed him. And it probably would have registered to my brain from the beginning that there was nothing wrong with what he said. So I just want to say this, okay? I'm retracting what I said in my original video. I don't think that what YG said was necessarily wrong. I don't think that he should have said it at Nipsey Hussle's memorial. But what he said was cool with me. He has light-skinned daughters. He's saying that they're pretty. Whoop-de-doo. And for anybody who did not see the original videos titled, YG says Nipsey Hussle and YG have light-skinned pretty daughters, so they're in trouble. Hashtag YG. I know. I could have titled that better, but I was in a rush. Kind of like when I'm with my haters' mothers. But anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think about it below. I think that YG was in the right by saying that they have pretty light-skinned daughters. Not only do I think it's not a big deal, I'm gonna say that's right. Those milk melanated queens deserve their praise too. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, y'all running around calling Lauren London a black woman, and she's only half black. She's half caste. So, I mean, I you know, I don't consider mixed people to be black. And then, you know, then there's light-skinned black people who are black. They just happen to be light-skinned. They have two black parents, you know. So it can get a little bit confusing, this whole colorism and colorist thing and all this other stuff. But, you know, it's not like YG said anything negative about darker toned women. So I can't even really be mad at him like that. But anyway, this is all my opinion. Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Mead Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. Mead Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, click the notification button. So that way you receive notifications when new videos get posted. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me, and why?